Hey everybody, Sean from the Sean Show. Yeah, we had an epic fail here. My computer crashed, and so, well, lucky you, because you get to watch me put it back together. And the first thing we're going to do is reinstall my Jarvis interface. So, let's get to it. First thing you're going to have to do is go ahead and go to Rainmeter, and that's just at rainmeter.net. .cms or slash cms slash, and I go down here to the 3.0.2 final release and download. I already have, so I'm not going to do it again. Then we're going to go over to the Iron Man theme. All the links for this will be down here in the description. And we're going to go ahead and just download that. So I will go ahead and start getting some of this stuff together, and I'll see you here in just a second. Okay, so if you got Rainmeter, and this is what comes up when you get to the, once you go through the installation process. It's very simple, just go standard stock, go. That's it, no big deal. Welcome to Rainmeter, blah blah blah. Now basically we can go ahead and unload a lot of this stuff by just right click, settings, and then you can go through, you can hide, you can do a lot of stuff with this thing. Right now I'm just going to unload it because I'm not using the default stuff here, but this has got there's a lot of cool stuff here that you can do, so you can just go through as you would like, and go ahead and see what you want to do. But what I want to do is I want to install I want to load the skin that I just downloaded. So I'm going to go to, I think it's in here real soon. If not, I'm going to go find it. Give me a second. I'm going to find it. I will be right back. Okay, so I've got my Iron Man theme, and I've downloaded that, and I went into the download section, selected it, and I'm just going to go ahead and click install. And boom, there it is. So now we're going to go in here and see if we can find the damn thing. Once we do that, so what you're going to do is you're going to right click here. You're going to go down to Rainmeter, manage, and once you've installed it, you're going to find the skin you want here. And there's a lot of good functionality here. So I start out with the central interface and go ahead and select the blue INI file and hit load, and boom, look at that cool thing right there. Right there it is. Alright, now you can select it. Now that I got it there, I'm going to minimize this, just get it out of my way for a second. Okay, so we want to keep this, so right click it, and we want to make sure that this we go to edit, and oh, not yet, that's next. Seems, and then trust me, that's not nearly as terrifying as it looked. It won't be. Basically we want to make sure that it is where it's sitting. So settings, transparency, draggable, that you know what that means, save positions, blah blah blah. We want to keep it on the screen, and position, I like to put it at the stay topmost. Oh, pardon me, no, that's not what I want to do. My bad. This is bad tutorial. I put it at bottom. That way if I open browsers and whatever comes over it, it stays on the bottom. Pretty simple, right? Yeah. Okay. So I'll be right back. I'm going to go to the next thing, and I'm going to grab a few more files and talk to you in a sec. Okay, so I went ahead, I downloaded a cool background, so now it's a little more custom, and I like the, kind of a little bit of a 3D overlay. You can download, like, whatever picture you like. It's entirely up to you. But you've got this, you've got all this stuff, you're like, what do I do with it? Okay, so you've got it installed, you've got this on your screen, and if you don't, you're just going to go in here, you're going to go to edit skin, and it's going to bring this box up, which I have over here. Okay, so let me make it a little bit larger. Okay, what you got over here is your file folders. Down here are applications, and on this side are your web links. So center button, little icon in the center will take you to well, if you, it's default, I think it Chrome is where I go. So, but you can set it to whatever web browser you choose. So that's your discretion. So how do you do it? Okay, well, since I've just got started, I'm going to just show you a folder and the kind of the stuff, because I actually have to go download a whole bunch of stuff. But let's just start like with the first thing and go up to folders. I already changed one, so you could have an idea. I don't mess with pretty much most of the stuff in here because I don't want to mess it up. But the folders, folder 1 is going to be the top one and working down, and then apps and so on and so forth. So folder 1, you go down to where you want the button to go. Where you want that to go? I want it to go to my downloads because, well, I go there a lot. So you end up going over, just go to your downloads and go to properties, and you just simply highlight that, copy, and then just paste it right there. And then you go to file, save, not save as, save. And when you get done, you go ahead and you right click on this, go down and hit refresh, and boom, there it is, and ta-da, it brings up your whatever you chose. So, and the same thing basically applies all the way down. Now it gets a little weird here at the end, and I'm going to go into that a little bit more here in just a second, okay? But before I do want to mention that since you're going to want to rename, of course, this, since value all this and whatnot, to go ahead, once you've put in the path of where you want that to go down right here to text and name it whatever you like. I'm going to highlight that for you right there. So that's where you're going to go to name it, and that's what I was talking about. It gets a little different because naming the files in the apps is a little different than it was than it is up here, which is not a big deal. It's just a little odd the way they put it. So we'll get to that in just a second. Okay, so here's what is weird. When we were up in the folders area over here, right, all you do is you went to the folder, you inserted whatever name it was, and you put where you wanted to go. Not that big of a deal. Okay, folder 5, for example, okay, you give it where you want it to go, and then over here you just give it its name. No big deal, right? Same with every other one. Now the apps did a little bit differently, right? So I just got Skype installed, and so I got app 1, put the path in there, right? You don't do it here. You don't name the folder here, which is weird. I don't know why they would change it, but they did. So basically you just go down here, which is right below the list of all the apps. Over here, they're called values. I don't know why they changed it. It's just the programmers. You gotta love them. Okay, so you come down here to app 1. It's again text. Let me highlight it. Okay, text app name. Okay, so since I'm gonna go ahead and change that and make it Skypey, and that's that. Then I'm gonna go up here to file, save, right click on the like the ring or somewhere out like that, refresh, boom, there's Skype, and if I click it, it will fire it up. So not even going to worry about that. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment below. I will make sure that the links that you need are in the description. Take care, have a nice day, and enjoy the new toys. Have a good one.